The house on Maple Crest Lane was a modest two-story colonial with pale blue siding and a perpetually sticky bathroom door that refused to close all the way unless you slammed it. 4 people lived inside. Mom, who worked double shifts at the hospital and came home smelling of antiseptic and exhaustion. Dad, who fixed diesel trucks for a living and could fall asleep mid-sentence on the couch. Me, Riley Harper, 17, senior year, perpetually irritated. And my identical twin brother, Ryan, who was born 8 minutes after me and somehow managed to act 8 years younger every single day of our lives. The war started with urine. Not in a dramatic, cinematic way. Not with a single explosive incident. It was death by 1,000 drips. Every morning I would shuffle bleary-eyed into the upstairs bathroom we shared, lift the seat with the toe of my sock because touching it felt like signing a contract with hepatitis, and there it would be. A constellation of yellow droplets clinging to the porcelain like some abstract artist had decided the toilet was his canvas. Sometimes a rogue arc had jumped the rim entirely and painted the floor in lazy cursive. Sometimes the seat was down and the evidence sat in glistening puddles that soaked into the fuzzy pink cover Mom insisted made the bathroom homey. I am not a morning person. Discovering someone else's piss before coffee is not how I like to ease into consciousness. The first time I screamed loud enough for the neighbors to hear. Ryan thundered up the stairs in his boxers, hair sticking up like he'd been electrocuted, yelling, "What? What? Are we being murdered?" "You pissed on the seat again," I snarled. He blinked at the toilet like he'd never seen it before in his life. "That's not me." "Really? Because Dad doesn't sprinkle when he tinkles, and Mom doesn't have the equipment." He rolled his eyes so hard I worried about retinal detachment. Maybe it's the ghost of bad aim past. Then he walked away. That was day 1. Day 2 was the same, except I left a post-it note that said aim or die in purple Sharpie. He peeled it off, crumpled it, and used it to wipe the seat before dropping it in the bowl and flushing with his foot like some kind of toilet ninja. Day 5 I marched downstairs and told Dad at the breakfast table. Mom had already left for her shift, so it was just the 3 of us. Dad nursing black coffee, Ryan demolishing a stack of Eggo waffles like he was auditioning for competitive eating. "Dad, your son is weaponizing urine." Dad sighed the sigh of a man who just wanted to drink his coffee and maybe live to see retirement. "Ryan, sit when you pee or clean the seat. I'm not paying for a second bathroom so you two can have a pissing contest." Ryan opened his mouth, syrup glistening on his chin. "It's not." "I don't care whose it is," Dad cut in. "Fix it." For exactly 36 hours the bathroom remained pristine. I began to hope. I began to dream of a future where I didn't have to do a hazmat sweep before peeing. Then on day 7 I walked in and the seat looked like Jackson Pollock had collaborated with a toddler who'd discovered Mountain Dew. I lost it. I stormed into Ryan's room, where he was sprawled on his bed playing Fortnite with his mic on, narrating his kills like a sports commentator. "Clean the bathroom. Now." "Dude, chill, I'm in the middle of." I yanked his headset off and held it hostage. "Bathroom. Wipes. Now. Or this goes in the garbage disposal." He stared at me like I'd threatened to murder his firstborn. "It's literally not me, Riley." "Then who is it, Ryan? The cat we don't have." He stood up, all 6 feet of lanky teenage indignation. "Maybe it's Dad. He gets up at 4 a.m. sometimes, half asleep. Dad has better aim drunk than you do sober." He tried to grab the headset. I held it higher. "Fine," he spat. "I'll wipe the stupid seat. Happy?" He cleaned it. Grudgingly. With the energy of someone defusing a bomb made of his own dignity. And for a week it actually stopped. I should have known peace never lasts in a house with Ryan Harper. It came back worse. Not just sprinkles now. Full-on territorial marking. The seat, the rim, the floor, once even the wall behind the toilet like he was trying to write his name in piss Morse code. I tried everything. I screamed. I threatened. I left increasingly passive-aggressive notes. One particularly artistic morning I drew a target on the seat with dry erase marker and labeled the bowl 10 points. He responded by peeing around the target but never in it, like some kind of urinary deviant savant. The breaking point came on a Friday in October. I had invited my best friend Lila over to work on our AP Lit project. Lila is the kind of effortlessly cool that makes you feel like you're doing life wrong. She has waist-length black hair and smells like vanilla and revolution. We were in my room arguing about whether Hamlet was a little bitch, my stance, or a misunderstood intellectual, her stance, when she excused herself to use the bathroom. 30 seconds later I heard the most blood-curdling scream known to womankind. I ran. Lila stood in the doorway, one hand over her mouth, the other pointing at the toilet like it had personally insulted her bloodline. "Riley," she whispered, horrified. There's piss everywhere. Like, everywhere." The seat was drenched. The floor had a puddle the size of Lake Michigan. A single yellow droplet clung to the bathroom mirror 6 feet away. I didn't know the human body was capable of that kind of trajectory. Ryan had struck again. And this time he'd humiliated me in front of the one person whose opinion I actually cared about. Lila tried to play it off. "It's fine. I'll just hover, no big deal." But I saw the way she looked at me. Like my house was a biohazard zone. Like I was the kind of person who let people pee freestyle in her bathroom. I smiled. I laughed it off. I offered her hand sanitizer and a lifetime of therapy. Then I went to war. Phase 1 was psychological. Every time I found evidence after that, I didn't clean it. I left it. And I waited. The second Ryan emerged from his cave, usually lured by the promise of food, I'd yell, "Ryan. Bathroom. Now." He'd stomp upstairs, muttering, and I'd stand in the doorway with my arms crossed while he scrubbed, gagging dramatically like I was making him clean up nuclear waste. "It's not me," he'd insist every single time. "Sure, bro. The pee fairy did it." Phase 2 began when I discovered watercolor paints in the art closet from freshman year. I started small. A few drops of lemon yellow paint mixed with water, flicked delicately onto the seat after I used the bathroom. I'd flush, wash my hands, and walk out like nothing happened. The first time Dad walked in after one of my accidents, the roar shook the foundation. "Ryan James Harper, get your ass up here." Ryan sprinted upstairs so fast he tripped on the last step. I lingered in the hallway, pretending to scroll on my phone. Dad was holding the toilet brush like a sword. "Explain." "It wasn't me." Ryan's voice cracked. "I swear, Dad, I haven't. Look, it's not even yellow. It's like paint." Dad stared at the seat, then at Ryan, then at the seat again. "I don't care if it's finger paint or unicorn tears. Clean it." Ryan cleaned. And for the first time, I saw something new in his eyes. Confusion. Real, genuine doubt. He started checking the bathroom before he used it. He started wiping the seat even when it was clean. He started muttering to himself about Dad sleep peeing. It was beautiful. But Ryan has never been one to surrender quietly. He fought back in his own special way. He started leaving the seat up religiously, knowing I hated it. He'd flush with the lid open so everything got the aerosol treatment. Once he replaced my lavender-scented toilet spray with something called new car smell that made the bathroom smell like a taxi driver's regret. I escalated. I bought food coloring. Bright, sunshine yellow. I'd fill an old Windex bottle with warm water and a few drops, give the seat a light mist, and walk away whistling. Dad's lectures became a daily symphony. Ryan's denials grew more frantic. He started timing his bathroom trips to avoid being the last one in. He accused Dad to his face one night at dinner. Dad just stared at him over his meatloaf. "Son, I've been aiming at the same toilet for 20 years. I think I'd know if I suddenly forgot how to use a penis." Mom, who had been blissfully oblivious working nights, finally caught on when she found a yellow handprint on the bathroom wall that was definitely not urine. I'd gotten cocky. She called a family meeting. We sat in the living room like we were about to discuss who ate the last yogurt. Mom folded her hands in her lap, the way she does when she's 2 seconds from grounding someone into the next century. "Whose pee is on the walls?" Silence. Ryan and I both pointed at Dad simultaneously. Dad looked personally betrayed by both of his children. "I hate all of you," he said, and went to watch football. That should have been the end of it. It wasn't. Ryan stopped denying it to me in private. One night he cornered me in the hallway, voice low. "It's not me, Riley. I swear on everything. I haven't missed once in weeks. Someone is setting me up." I almost felt bad. Almost. Because the truth was, the real piss had stopped. Completely. Ryan was aiming like a sniper now, terrified of being blamed. My fake evidence was the only thing left. And I was addicted to the power. The final battle happened on a Saturday in November. Ryan had his friends over, 3 guys from the basketball team who thought fart jokes were high art. They were loud, they were obnoxious, and they consumed every snack in the house like locusts with AirPods. I waited. I bided my time. I prepared the mother of all fake crimes. I filled my spray bottle with the strongest yellow I could mix. I added a few drops of water from the kettle so it was warm. I even flicked a little on the floor and smeared it with a sock for authenticity. Then I walked into the living room where the 4 of them were playing Madden and yelling about holding penalties. I cleared my throat. "Ryan. A word." He paused the game. His friends looked up, sensing blood in the water. I smiled sweetly. "Why is there piss all over the bathroom? Like, on the seat, the floor, the wall. It's dripping. You have guests, dude. That's nasty." His friends turned slowly, like a horror movie. Ryan's face went the color of spoiled milk. "It's not. I didn't. I literally just went 20 minutes ago and it was clean." "I saw you come out," I said calmly. "It's okay to have bad aim sometimes, but when people are over, come on." One of his friends, Jake, I think, made a gagging sound. "Dude. Seriously." It wasn't me. Ryan was on his feet now, frantic. "I swear, it's not me, it's Dad, it has to be Dad." "Dad's at work until 6, I said. The room went silent. Ryan looked like he was about to cry, scream, or spontaneously combust. Possibly all 3. His friends started edging toward the door, mumbling about having to go feed their fish or something. Ryan spent the next hour cleaning the bathroom while his friends waited in the driveway. I could hear him through the door, muttering to himself, half crazed. "It's not me, it's never been me, what the fuck is happening?" That night he knocked on my door. I was doing homework. Totally innocent. He stood in the doorway looking broken. "Riley," he said quietly, "it's really not me. I think something's wrong with me. Like maybe I'm doing it in my sleep or something. I'm scared to even go near the bathroom now." For one brief, shining moment I considered telling him the truth. Then I remembered Lila's face. I shrugged. Maybe sit down from now on. Problem solved. He stared at me for a long time. Then he nodded, defeated, and walked away. The next morning the seat was spotless. It has been spotless every day since. He wipes it even when he doesn't use it. He flushes twice. He sprays the lavender stuff like he's trying to summon spring itself. Sometimes I catch him staring at the toilet like it's an enemy that betrayed him. And I smile. Because the war is over. And I won. Though I still keep the yellow food coloring in my drawer. You know, just in case.